Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Cycles Day 19. We're back into a light day. We're going to hit pretty much the upper body. I have a set of 10-pound dumbbells, a set of 5-pound dumbbells, so going big today. And if you have access to a pull-up bar, I'm going to be using a strap for the pull-ups, and that's that. So our weighted sets on the upper body are going to be at 20 reps, so going a little bit lighter. Actually, I might grab a set of 15s, I think, now that I'm thinking about it, because we are going to be doing a chest press, and I think I can go up a little bit there. All right, let's go into our cat-cow. Big hands, knees set. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale and round. Just set into how you're feeling. Notice sometimes there's some background noise going on in the brain, in the mind, maybe even in the body. So just take note of that. Decide what you want to do with it. The yoga instructor I had always said you can set it in a box outside the door and pick it up as you leave. So if you want to do that, it's good to be present in the moment. Set that left hand. Let's go into our thoracic rotations. Inhale to twist up, exhale to lower. So good to feel this mobility, getting improvement for me and my mid back. I hope that you're feeling the same. We throw this in a lot through our warm-ups, especially depending on what you do throughout the day. I obviously am not much of a desk sitter, but things get still and stagnant, and you do end up with very similar body patterns despite whatever you do for work or life throughout your day. And that mobility of the mid-back can get quite tight if we don't watch it. So good to check in there. All right, let's go ahead and push into our downward facing dog. I'm not going to warm up for too awfully long today. Go straight into it. We have quite a lot to get through, so I'm not quite sure how many rounds either we'll attack. Grab tight through that abdomen. Pull yourself forward. Just hold your plank. Let's go for about 3 breaths, as long as that feels good for you, your body. Otherwise, you can shift forward and back on your knees. Okay, pull yourself back. Use that core. Deep inhale, and then we're going to go one more here, draw forward. So our first exercise for today is going to be push-ups. So we'll just stay in this plank position, widen your hands a little bit, and we're going to go for 10 reps. Nothing too crazy here. Grab and tighten through the core. Keep those thighs strong. Work your body up and down in that plank position. As I like to say, feel like this is a moving plank, dropping in that straight line, pushing up from the floor, same. Okay, so now we'll go into that antagonist muscle group, the back, and we're going to get our pull-ups. So you have a rep range here that works for you, anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions. I'm going to work to get my head, my chin, all the way over that bar. Feel my back. Really take the work and the focus. Awesome. Okay, then we're going to be on our back. If you would like to put your hips up into a glute bridge, feel free. We're going to go into our chest press. Back into the chest. Yay! All right, hips push up. Find your core, 20 repetitions. So set into it. Get your breath going. See if you can stabilize through those shoulders by utilizing the back so you have nice, good, solid support. Feel that chest, get under the weight. There's 13. Keep the chest lifted up off the ribs. Make sure your hips aren't starting to sag. Tuck the belly button back. Open the hip flexors, 19, 20. Okay. Come up to standing. Grab your hands behind your back. Hinge over your legs. just a quick little stretch on the shoulders and chest. Again, making sure you're keeping flexibility and mobility with all this build. Okay, we're going to go the other direction with our back, and we are going to do a straight arm fly. So your arms are going to head back at an angle, palms face the ground. So when our palms face the ground, we can actually focus to get a little bit more opening through the shoulders. That external rotation in the shoulders, keeping the arms nice and straight. Feel the back grab to lift those arms. "17, 18, keep strong core, flat back. 20. All right, set those guys down. One arm across and then behind. Ooh, nice stretch. Across and behind. Okay, I'm going to go into my single 15, or you can take your 10, and we're going to do an overhead tricep extension. Again, should feel fairly light for now. 3, but you're feeling the heat. It's building. Hold flexion into the core, set stance or split stance. That's up to you. But feel our triceps. Try to squeeze your elbows in so that they're just at shoulder width. Keeping them as tight as you can. If it bothers your shoulders or elbows, though, feel free to back off. All right, let's see. Let's pretend like we're at 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, we're going to break out the little guys here and go into our shoulder bellows. Find that flexion through your upper middle back. Feel the chest open. 3, nice big open. Little stretch across that chest. Feel the shoulders build, heat up, but you keep that flexion in your upper middle back. Here's 11, 14. Relax in the neck. See if you can keep your elbows at the same height as your shoulders. Last one. Nice job. Okay, we're going to head down to our mats in a side plank and do a little hip dip. If you would prefer, you can stay on your hands and knees and just do a little accordion hinge from there. 2, 3, try to make sure those hips stay stacked so the pelvis isn't rolling forward or back. I have to watch mine. The body finds the path of least resistance. We have to try to keep it. Resisting, working. 10, roll to the other side. Open chest. Stack up those hips. Keep that top knee straight. We're not going for speed. We're going for flexion. 9 and 10. Okay, take a little child's pose. We're going to do 10 mountain climbers followed by an overhead stretch. And we're going to do that 3 rounds through. Okay, little cardio burst, little stretch. Find your plank. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Come up. Bring your arms, lift high overhead. Exhale, dive forward, step or jump back, and then hit your next step. Come back up. Big inhale, big reach. Tuck your tailbone, feel the belly tuck in. You're reaching up out of your shoulders at the same time that you're not contracting through the neck. 9, 10. Perfect. Stretch all the way back down. Go back into your downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths, and then we'll hinge forward and hit our push-ups. So there's our round. Bring your body back forward. Find 10 push-ups. Find your push through the chest. Your range is up to you. Keep the core strong. Those aren't meant to be fast either. Alrighty. Back to that bar. If you don't have a bar, I always like for an overhead pull as an alternate. Using that core for support, then pull with the back. 2. Feel those lats. The distance that your arms are spread apart will make a difference on where you're grabbing in the back. 6 solid ones. I'm okay with that. All right. Back to our chest press. Grab those arms again. Little stretch here. All right. Taking it back down, back into our glute bridge, core flex. Here we go. Elbows open wide. Feel those shoulders roll back and down. 4. 10 to go. Feel the feels. Connect to the breath. And 1. All right. Come on up. Get that little stretch through the shoulders, the chest. Sneak into your back here as you hinge over those legs. Okay, back into our straight arm flies. Core strong, find that hinge. Belly locks. We're going for our back. 5, 6. Place the work where you want it. Keep that core strong. 18, 19, 20. Those build up. All right. Another stretch. Pull your arm across. Reach your shoulder down as you pull the head across. Then the other side. Good, good. Okay, we got our overhead tricep extensions. I don't know if you can feel just kind of a different style of burn when you're working under reps as opposed to load. We still have load, of course, but how this feels different from our super heavy days. It's good to get it all. 13, 14, 15, making sure we don't just get lost in the number. Stay in the work, stay in the zone. 19 and 20. Gotta work hard to keep those elbows in. Okay, back to our bellows. 90-degree angles. Big goalpost arms. Big core grab. 4. Big flexion through the upper back. 10. Keep it out of your neck. 'Keep the belly strong. 19, 20. All right. Pull one arm across your body, slide the shoulder down away from the ear. Other side. And then we're going to hit up those oblique dips. Side plank dips again. Stack it up, nice and sharp. 1, 2. That's about our pace. 4. 8. Feel those obliques push you up. And that upper back is supporting that hold, right? So it's not in the shoulder, but you're really still using that core to hold support. 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll enjoy a little child's pose. Trying to keep our pace so we find a recovery here. Building muscles, still working hard. I'm sweating, but we're giving ourselves a little bit of extra relief between. Okay, find your plank position. Run your mountain climbers. Come in. Try to stay hinged over those legs first. Then inhale all the way up. And then all the way back down. Hinging from your hip creases. Shoot those hips back. Back at it. Keep your shoulders really far up over your fingertips. Same thing. Inhale. And then exhale. Last round. Bring your foot in and then lift. And dive. Feel that flex in the upper back. Hold forward. Okay, head back to your hands and knees. We'll thread our needle before we head into our third set. Slide that right arm under. Pull into it just a bit with your left hand. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Other side. Slide your left arm under. Pull on that arm with your right hand. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Beautiful job. Back to our push-ups. Find the range that works for you. And 10. Alrighty. Back into our pull-ups. See where we get this time. Time, consistency, commitment, and determination. Let's try to build our pull-ups. Definitely not one of the easier exercises for me, but it's good. I also just love that feeling of getting my legs off of themselves, right? Get that pressure off the lower body. Okay. Here we have our chest press. Go back into that glute bridge. Again, roll those shoulders back. Tuck your tailbone under. Make sure you're not arching through the low back. Feeling firm, flexed stability. Fourteen. 19 and 20. Alrighty, come up. We're going to get those straight arm flies. I'm going to shift to my thighs. I've been struggling to finish. I like the 2 struggle sets, but I'm going to back it off for this third set. 3, just more range, more into my back, less in my triceps. That's what I want. I want to be here for my back. Still locked in through that core. Feel the shoulders roll back. 16, 17, 18, and 20. Perfect. Grab that arm again, pull across. Feel that stretch. Front, the shoulder, pull to the other side. Okay, we're going to have our overhead triceps. Find your stance, your stack. Elbows bend, squeezing in as much as possible. Try to go for full extension at the top of your press. 7, so higher reps, muscular endurance. 14, check in, relax that neck. Keep your posture, those hips set. 18, 19, and 20. All right, we have our bellows. We'll grab a quick tricep stretch here. Alrighty. Shoulders back and down first. Relax through the neck. Then we'll get going. Squeezing shoulder blades together as the elbows come back, but you're still holding that support even as they squeeze in at the top. There's 10. Feel those shoulders, feel the shoulders grabbing, flexing, getting that work done. 19, 20. Perfect. All right, back into our side plank with our hip dips. Lift nice and high, drop and press. 3, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 5, 6, 9, 10. All right, stretch those arms a sec, and we'll get our mountain climber and overhead stretch sequence. All right, ready? And go. Oops, forgot. Got ahead of myself. Inhale, lift. Reach Reach, reach, reach. Feel those hips tuck, belly lengthen, lift high through the arms. Step it back, set 2. Eight, 9, 10. Flat back as you raise up. Flat back as you hinge forward. Stick those hips back. 9, 10. All right. Back into our last stretch up. Reach and lift. And then back down. Okay. Let's do a half set. So we'll do all 10 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, and then 10 of the rest of our sets. All right, here we go. Little bitty push. Stay in whatever ranges feel good for you. Little push, just adding in reps. 10. Okay. Pull-ups, if you have that bar. Otherwise, hit your overhead pull, getting into those delts. Four, 5. Nice job. Okay, chest press. So remember, just 10. Depending on how you're feeling, feel free to just hit up your light weights for everything. This is a total bonus round. 3. 7, 8. Tuck in through those hips. Belly strong. 10. Okay, bring it up. We'll hit those straight arm back flies. Hinge it forward. Arms stay straight. Focus on using your back, your lats. Serratus anterior. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then our overhead triceps. 2, 3. 7, 9, 10. All right, our bellows. Bring on those shoulders. They've been involved, but it's good to get that focused work there. Range of motion, keep those rotator cuffs healthy, happy. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, side plank, hip dips, and then we'll hit one set of our mountain climber stretches. 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Other side, roll it over. Stay extended. 10. Come to your high plank. Set up for your mountain climbers. 8, 9, 10. All right, grab that core. Inhale, lift. This time, grab your left hand, pull over. Big exhale. Lengthen through the full side of that body. Inhale to lift. Exhale over to the other side. And then we'll come on back down, starting with our child's pose. Reach your arms really far forward. Send your hips really far back. So you want to find the anchoring of your tailbone tucking at the same time those arms are reaching out and forward. A little bit of counter tension. Put your hands together. Let's stretch our triceps. Reach your fingertips down your back. Dig your elbows into the mat. Feel the backs of the triceps stretch. Backs of the arms, which are the triceps, stretch. Okay, and then we're going to come back to that thread the needle. Hands and knees. Inhale, rotate that right arm up. Oh, big twist. And then tuck it under. Reaching through. Extend your left arm forward straight. See if you can get the side of your head all the way on the ground. Pull your hips a little bit to the right. Bring that left hand back. Push yourself up. And then we'll rotate left arm up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, slide under. Bring your right arm forward, nice and straight. Pull your hips to the left. Okay, bring your right hand back. Press it up. Bring your right leg forward. Left leg back, just slide through. Hip flexor, tuck your tailbone. Make sure you're not just compressing the low back. Okay, sit back, toes up, lean forward a little bit, and then just pull that shoulder across. Killing two birds with one stone here. Little shoulder, little tricep. Pull that same arm behind. Open the chest. Little different pull on that shoulder. All right, switch it up, other side. Left leg forward, right leg back. Slide it in. Remember, tuck those hips. Don't compress the low back. In fact, you'll find some places that tell you, some PTs say, don't stretch your hip flexors this way. But this is actually how my back and hips stay the happiest. But you have to watch that low back. You have to make sure you're not just arching into the low back. So there is a method to the madness. Sit back, toes up, pull that arm across, and then tip forward just a little bit. Squaring off those hips as much as you can. Bring that right arm behind. Pull to the left side of the hip. Feel that bicep tendon get pulled, front of the shoulder. And of course that hamstring. Okay, go ahead and bring it up. Wide angle or wide base of support. And then set your hands on the ground, maybe your elbows. Tuck your chin. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Then we'll call it a day. Stay strong in your thighs, pulling your kneecaps up. If you can get onto your elbows, you can let the body hinge back forward so you're not leaning back. And then slowly round all the way up. Good job. All right, fun quick set. I will see you again tomorrow.